Humanity looked to the stars in wonder when we first found them. They reminded us so much of ourselves. A fledgling race still bound to its own solar system but well on its way to exploring and thriving on other celestial bodies. They were artists and philosophers, learning and exploring with childlike wonder. If I could have kept them in that moment forever, I would have been happy. But then the war came. Not to them, they were small and insignificant to the greater galaxy, we were the target. They felt a kinship with us, and we to them. Before our governments had even made a formal defensive pact, we had humans arriving on our worlds from trading vessels. They were wholeheartedly there to protect us, to lay down their lives for those who had shown them the way to the stars. And we welcomed them with open arms, because we are not fighters. We thought that together with humanity our peaceful races could overcome the odds. And then we learned more of the humans. They were warriors as much as poets, but they brought an almost calm to the tragedy of war. They took prisoners, clothed and fed them. I witnessed a corpsman charge into enemy fire to save a comrade, and once more to save an enemy. I saw a soldier throw himself over a child to protect her from a blast. I saw the tides shift, and we began to reclaim what had been taken from us. And then, our enemy learned of where these soldiers who defended us so fervently had come from. Our enemy had been losing, and in their desperation thought they could break the back of our resistance. I still understand little of its mechanics, but the weapon they used was a form of mining charge, meant to crack open a planet for easier processing. The humans hadn't even considered the possibility when the fleet entered their system. They engaged and fought as they had. But the enemy did not form lines. They charged into the heart of their system and crashed the weapon into their homeworld. I wasn't there when it happened, but nearby on patrol with our own defense forces when we received the news. We came as fast as we could, about 2 weeks, and found nothing. The human civilians on their other worlds were gone. All we found was empty settlements and silence among the stars. And then the war was over, to our horror. The prisoners the humans had taken were all transported from their barracks. I don't know what became of them, but perhaps that is wishful thinking on my part. Within a cycle the enemy was gone. We moved into their territory and found only bodies. Some, diseased and decayed. Some, torn to shreds. Some, scorched with radiation. But all dead. Humanity has changed since that time when they looked to the stars. They do not sing. They do not paint. They do not sculpt. They hang in the inky blackness of their space, consumed with rage. We are the only race they will hold a dialogue with. We are the only race they spare. We have not been assailed in now 30 cycles. No border skirmishes, no wars, no petty squabbles. No one dares to attack us because they remember the cost. It has been a golden age of peace and prosperity. And I would trade it all to have my friends back. Humanity is gone. The humans are all that's left.